What's up, guys? This is Ninja Tank 25, Los Angeles 25, your purpose, of course, and today went amazing. I told you guys I had an interview that I was studying for all day yesterday, and it turns out the studying paid off. Everything went great. Starting off, I had to get up at 5 because, like I said, I don't have a car, and I had to get downtown, and the bus takes forever to get downtown, so it took me a few hours to get down there. I actually get to the interview 45 minutes early. And the very first thing they had me do is this assessment. Now I knew about the assessment. I knew it was going to be long, but I underestimated that thing. They said the average time was 2.5 to 4 hours to finish this thing. I managed to finish it in two, and then I had to go to the lobby and wait for a while because I had to wait for the next person that was interviewing me. And the assessment was a lot of like logic and math questions. Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't hard. It was just long. And after that, the guy that's supposed to be interviewing me, he comes out the elevator. He said he greets himself. When he greets me, he tells me his name, and I get up and I'm thinking, okay, time to go to the next office. And he asks me if I'm hungry. I'm like, well, yes, I haven't eaten all day. I woke up at 5. It's now like 12. And he says, so what do you want today? How are you feeling today? You want a Mexican, Chinese, Thai? And I'm like, I've never had Thai before. Just, humoring him. And he says, okay, let's walk. And we proceed to walk out of the building, and we're walking towards this place called Bangkok Alley. Really good food, by the way, if you're in the Memphis downtown area. But on the way, he starts asking me questions about myself, and I realize, oh crap, this is the interview. And I'm answering the questions. I'm a little taken aback because I've never had this type of interview before. It's a lot more laid back than I'm used to. And when we get to the restaurant, he tells me the coolest thing I've ever heard. He says, it's a lot. Being able to answer technical questions and things like that is important, but we want to know more about you, like as a person. Can you hold a conversation and things like that? And immediately I relax, and we are talking. We're shooting jokes back and forth. We're talking about the latest things we've seen. Like I mentioned, this 3D printed house. And after that, we leave. We get back to the building, and the second guy that wants to interview me is already standing there with a copy of my resume. So we're on the elevator, and he asks me, am I a game developer? Now, you may be wondering, how the heck did he know? On my resume, I have a lot of skills and languages listed, like Java, C++, HTML, a lot of languages with some business use. But I have two skills on there that kind of stand out: Unity 5 and Unreal 4. Now, I'm not a master at either of these things, but I think it's a good idea to put it on my resume so people know that I kind of know how to use those. So I say, no, I'm not a game developer, but it's definitely something I want to do with my life. And he says, oh, that's so cool. I've been thinking about doing it myself. And we just get into this long conversation. Keep in mind, we're just on an elevator going up to the next interview. And we meet with his manager, and we sit down and start the last part of the interview process. And honestly, this goes just as well. I'm shooting back and forth. I'm able to answer all the questions about my projects from the past, thanks to all that studying I did yesterday. And we're essentially just talking about the atmosphere of the place. Apparently, one of the managers had gone to Japan. I started asking her about the Akihabara district, which is on my bucket list to go to one day. And honestly, it was the most relaxed and best interview I've had in my life. I really, really hope that I get this job. And if I do, that's awesome. If not, I met some great people and I learned some things. So honestly, it's a win-win for me, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be disappointed if I don't get it. I really want this job. But after that, though, when I get back downstairs, I had been noticing that it had been getting a little darker as the day went on. And all of a sudden, the sky's open and it's pouring down. I'm sitting there in a dress shirt, slacks, and no umbrella. So I'm sitting there kind of stuck, thinking, how am I going to get home? Because there's no way I can walk through that. And all of a sudden, my phone rings. Apparently, my mom was in the area and asked me, had I gotten home yet? And I'm like, no. But if you feel like coming to get me, well, honestly, to be honest, I didn't ask her to come get me. She just kind of did it because I am the kind of person that will walk through hell and high water before I ask someone for help a lot of times. And she knows that, so that's why she just kind of did it anyway. But thanks to her, I got home relatively dry and relatively quickly. instead of having to take like the 2 hours it took me to get there because, like I said, I rode the bus. But it went great. I'm so excited about this, and I'm really hoping that I got this job. If not just for the lifestyle, like the lifestyle change, the idea of living downtown and working in such an environment, like when you go into a business and you see the cubicles, you see the people clacking away at the keyboards in these cubicles, and you can just kind of feel this pressure of like professionalism, like stifling professionalism, and I did not feel it there. It felt like an open environment. I saw people talking to one another. I saw people laughing. This wasn't, this was work, yeah, sure, but it just felt like more than that. And I've realized I haven't said it. This was AutoZone, by the way. This was AutoZone corporate. I'm applying for a few software engineering, systems engineer jobs there. But at the end of the day, it was amazing. I've got to stop talking because I'm so excited about it. So, like I said, it was a really great interview. I'm really hoping to hear back from them. They told me there's an estimated time of a week, but in the meantime, I still have my position with CodeCrew as a TA, and I will be starting that Monday. And essentially there I will be helping a professor teach grade schoolers about JavaScript and web services, trying to make their own sites and stuff like that. So honestly, I feel like that's going to be really fun too, because I swear I really wish I had had something like CodeCrew when I was younger. I'd probably be a little further along, but I have no problem sharing any knowledge I have with anyone younger than me, or with you guys. If you, like I said, if you guys ever want me to do a tutorial or anything like that, I'm 100% on board with that. But today was amazing. I know I'm saying like it's the end of the day and it's only like I think 4 right now, but honestly, I've been walking all over downtown. I woke up at 5 this morning. I didn't get to sleep until 2 last night. I am running on fumes and excitement at this point. So you guys, you stay awesome. But this is not the end of the video. I got one more thing to say. I have noticed that even though I said that I would be that I am a gamer and I'm a bit of a streamer, I have not done that this month, and I want to change that. But I have never tried streaming on YouTube Live. So what I'm gonna try to do is figure that out and hopefully notify my subscribers on YouTube some kind of way to I apologize for the pinging in the background, by the way. I thought I silenced that, but I want to notify my subscribers on YouTube that I'll be streaming on Twitch and hopefully stream on YouTube as well, because I heard that Overwatch on I have it on PC. On the PCR, the new deathmatch mode has come out, and I'm a little curious about that, especially with the summer game stuff coming out too. So hopefully I'll be able to get a stream of that going either today or tomorrow, since I actually have nothing to do tomorrow. But you guys, this is actually the end of the video. You guys stay awesome. I will see you in the next one. Wish me luck.